Hey guys, lovely to see you as ever. Let's take a look at some Daily Dose.
Hello everyone,
This is your Daily Dose of Internet.
This paddle surfer in Australia was relaxing on the water when two whales started to follow.
That's kind of awesome. Aren't killer whales trained to spot the shape of a seal though? And sometimes like surfers get mistaken for sea lions? I mean, that's amazing. They're just curious. Oh shit!
A crowd of people got onto an elevator to pull off a prank. The elevator made an announcement that too many people are on and someone needs to leave. They stopped her before she left to tell her that it was all a joke.
Oh, that's a horrible night.
This person likes to help their cat with cleaning itself.
That does look dramatized. All those hilarious prank TV shows where somebody walks into an elevator in Japan and the floor gives way and stuff. It's all bullshit. It is all bullshit, sadly. Yeah, the idea of this is terrible, but like, yeah, it's all unfortunately. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's good. That's good. Do you remember those close-ups of cat tongues? And they're all
This
barbed.
student had a question for his teacher while taking an online course.
Okay, Professor, go ahead. Type your question. What is it? Of course you can go to the bathroom. Yes, you can.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, that's a weaving... Is that a weaving spider, right?
This is a machine with 100 individual gears. In order to make the last gear at the end and make one full rotation, the first gear needs to be spun a Google amount of times.
Yo.
That's the number one with 100 zeros after it.
So,
That's the number one.
over here...
This
So
is
this is me at this end. This is me doing things correctly.
In order to make the last gear at the end and make one...
Doing as much as I can to have a correct live stream, give you guys excellent information, and, you know, just try to entertain you guys, try to do some artwork, try to have you hang out. That's how many times I have to do this. And at the very, very end is the amount of times that Chameleon S is satisfied.
One full rotation, the first gear needs
Here
to
I
be
am,
spun a Google
grinding
amount
away.
of times. That's the number one with 100 zeros after it. Long story short, it would take more energy in the entire universe
Tell me about
just to
it.
rotate the very last gear.
Tell me about it! That's my life! Man, I've never felt a series of gears so much in my entire life. Oh, wow. Wait, is that plane? Wait, what? Oh, wow. I thought that plane, like, I thought there's nobody in it for a minute. Oh, good. Yes, you've made something in 3D. How is this worthy? How is that worthy?
Check out this incredible view in Greece.
Oh, wow. Oh, what? What is that? Like a monastery or an estate? Yo, let's just check. Oh my god, that's top tier. That is top tier.
Check
It's a
out this
quarry.
incredible view in Greece.
That is incredible. That's like the 5 houses in Greece that actually have any money. That's an economics joke. The rich keep getting richer until we eat them.
That's the end of this video. I hope you learned something new, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
That is fucking beautiful. That's the best thing we've seen so far. I'd love to live there. That's because you hate people. Okay, have we got a... Can we fit in another one? Yeah, let's go. Baby tastes ice cream for the first time. Baby tastes like ice cream.
Of internet. This baby tried ice cream for the very first time and instantly fell in love.
Ice cream for her birthday party.
It's gone all in.
Let go. Let go.
Steph gripped it.
You gotta help him grip.
A 64-year-old man went on a kayaking trip by himself and disappeared. The police found him alive 3 days later by tracking the last location of his cell phone.
Oh,
He is currently recovering in a local hospital.
Oh, poor guy. Just went on a solo kayak and oh, poor dude.
This cat was caught doing sit-ups underneath the car.
That's an anime, isn't it?
A coyote and a badger were spotted hunting together in California. Badgers and coyotes actually have a long history of hunting for food together. If a coyote chases an animal down a hole, the badger will chase it and catch it. If a badger chases an animal out of the hole, the coyote will chase the animal above the ground.
Oh, yo, there's a type of fish that does that with octopuses, where like an octopus will like wrap around a coral, and the fish in the coral will try to escape, and then the big fish eats it, or the big fish will chase the little fish into the coral, and then the octopus will try to wrap it and get it. This is that
These
French cathedral, right?
Maasai men from Kenya.
Isn't this French cathedral that's just off the shoreline? Monastery, I should say. I think this is in Game of
Traditional
Thrones.
Maasai men from Kenya were having fun using phone filters for the very first time. Here's a good example of how fast a forest fire can move. The timestamp shows that the firefighters had less than 2 minutes to get out of the area.
Oh shit, that's 1 minute later.
These are 2 ribbon eels, and this is what they look like when they swim.
Somebody probably should have fetched that camera. Yeah, that's awesome.
This is what happens when you light a tea bag on fire.
Careful. That goes against my religion. Oh, there's no tea in there.
In some places in Vietnam, it might be difficult to find flat land to grow rice, so instead they are grown on hills using steps called terraces.
Yeah, that's awesome, isn't it? There's a number of Asian countries that do that sort of thing, isn't there? Just it's for nature of the land.
That's the end of this video. I hope you learned something new, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Because isn't there that cat just booped to that human? Because isn't there something about like now I do not know about populations and things, but isn't there something to do about the evolution of population centers and like populations near resources will be able to get more quicker until you reach a boiling point where parts of a population are producing more food than they need, produce like more calories than they need to live. And therefore that excess food can go to other parts of that populated area. And the moment you tip over that scale, that's when like the population can start to explode. And it's easier for that to happen in hot, lush countries where like growing a lot of food can be easier. So it promotes people to stay in the area and change the landscape than it does for them to move the population center. I'm talking about like early humans doing things. And that's a very dumbed down view of something that I think I read once. But it's incredible. It's incredible. You're right. And near water. Yeah. So all of this is like, this is not an uncommon sight in a lot of Asian countries. Also, it's visually incredible.
It might be difficult to find flat land to grow rice, so instead they are grown on hills using steps called terraces.
I want to watch that cat boot that person. Civilization studies teach us this, especially with tropical countries and efficiency of transport.
That's the end of
Civilization
this video.
studies.
I hope you learned something new, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Later. My cats used to do that as well. They'd come up and they'd just be like, and they'd just give you a little touch. Man, we got to get some cats. Guys, thank you very much for hanging out as ever, and I'll see you next time. Later.